Most really good video editors I know would look you straight in the eye and tell you that the audio portion of your production is every bit as important as the moving pictures on the screen. Dare I say, maybe even more important. While we certainly usually rely on our resident audio guru Jeff Early to measure up most of our melodic matters, I've got a few tips this week that are sure to be music to your ears. They say music makes the world go round, and that's definitely true when it comes to creating video content. In the Edit Suite, selecting the right music is just as important as choosing the right shots. Music and sound design are extremely powerful ways to set the tone, set the mood, and engage the viewer. As the editor, once you make your musical bed, you have to lie in it. So I've got a few tips to make sure your choices don't leave you singing the blues. So sit back, relax, and take 5 as we talk about making the right music choices and explore 5 tips for making sure your tune matches your task. Tip number 1, match the mood of your audio to your video. Make sure your music doesn't overpower your video. It's called a music bed because it's supposed to lay there under your video. Support the visuals, but not distract from the visuals. Many inexperienced video editors pick a cut of music because they like the track and overlook the fact that it might not match the mood of the video. For instance, if you were trying to set a romantic mood, we would want the music to reflect that, to enhance the mood, but not overpower the scene. While this is a nice mellow rock cut, it feels like a bit too much for this slow-moving shot of a romantic candlelit evening, and the volume is a bit too loud. I do like the rhythm guitar in this cut, and since I've selected this cut of music from the Digital Juice Stack Tracks library, it's very easy to turn off the other instruments and just leave the rhythm guitar that I think helps enhance the mood of my scene perfectly. And it doesn't overpower the video. It makes it more believable. Tip number 2, don't have a tempo tantrum. Make sure the tempo of your music matches the tempo of your visuals. One mistake many editors make is using music that's just too fast or too slow for the video, the scene, or the edit style. I'll use these 4 clips from the Video Tracks Film and Video library to illustrate. If I edit these 4 shots together, all which are high-tech, I might be tempted to use a very high-tech cut of music underneath. And while it's a great cut of music, it's just too fast for these slower moving shots. It doesn't feel right. So now I have 2 choices. If I love that cut of music, I change my edit style to match that music. Maybe faster, seemingly random cuts, which is a viable option. I happen to like the slower moving shots for this piece, so I'm going to grab a cut of music that is still high-tech, but the tempo matches the movement of my shots much better. This feels right. Tip number 3, forget the rules. Use slower tempo music with faster paced video to change the mood. I know. In the last tip I just said, make sure the tempo of the music matches the tempo of the video. Well, rules are made to be broken. As you can see, this sequence of shots features some pretty fast motion. If I remember my high school physics, that young man should be falling to earth right around 120 miles per hour, which to most of us is fast. Anyway, you might choose a way up tempo cut of music like Quicksilver. And it would work great in an extreme action project. But what if you wanted to change the mood a bit? Same exact video, slower tempo music, totally changes the mood of the video piece. Those same extreme action shots from our Sky Surfer go from X Games radical to beach bum playful, just by changing our tune. Tip number 4, silence is golden. Sometimes little or no music at all is perfect. While this episode of Take 5 is all about making the right music choices, sometimes choosing no music at all is the most powerful option. Knowing when and where to keep the music to a minimum is a bit of an art form, and certainly takes some experimentation to get it right. But when the visuals are striking, you can use the music to lead up to the hero shot and just have the music step aside and let the video do the talking. Another quick example of using the no music principle is when you're cutting fast action edits. Let the music in the video come to an abrupt stop, then use a sound effect to make your point. Tip number 5, don't double up the vocals. When voices compete, nobody wins. Now this is part pet peeve and part rule of thumb. Either way, just try to avoid doing it. It is using a music track with vocals under an announcer or voiceover track. When the two voices are competing, it's hard to hear what either is saying. A music bed is generally just that, a bed of music only under a voiceover announcer track. Now I'm not saying don't use music cuts with vocals, they can have an impact. Digital Juice's stack tracks and sound effects libraries are packed full of them. Just don't have the voice in the music track competing with the announcer's narration. It doesn't sound clean, and clean equals professional. Let's recap the 5 tips that will help you make the right music choice. Tip number 1, make sure your music doesn't overpower your video. Tip number 2, don't have a tempo tantrum. Tip number 3, break the rules. Tip number 4, silence is golden. Tip number 5, don't double up the vocals. I hope these tips start you down the road to creating more professional, polished projects for yourselves and for your clients. And don't forget, for more magnificent musical matters, make sure not to miss our resident music mixmaster, Mr. Jeff Early in Audio Buzz, right here on DJTV. Until next time, don't forget to balance work and play, and every once in a while, stop and take 5.